Hey, what's going on YouTube? Too Sketchy coming at you. Welcome to a little game called Mind Scanners, which I played on stream, by the way, yesterday, and chat myself had so much fun to the point where, you know, even my dyslexia didn't mind me messing up a bunch of words that I was reading on the screen. So, I'm going to try to bring this to YouTube as well because it is a pretty fun game, and if you're interested in some sort of dystopian, futuristic RPG, I guess it's very narrative driven. This is just for you, and there's a lot of puzzles in this as well. So let me just show you what this game is all about. So the structure, right? Greetings, citizens. As you're well aware, your daughter is now in the care of the structure. She has been placed in quarantine at the diagnose Institute as she has shown signs of heavily contagious mental illness. Details of her conditions are classified, but we assure you she's in good hands. For the normality and the mind, the structure. Request to visit your daughter? Denied. To access the Diagnose Institute, you must be a mind scanner of level 3 citizenship. We understand your concern, but there is no need to worry. For your inconvenience, your daily maintenance is reduced by 2 kapog, the structure. So kapog is a sense of currency in this game. And you know what, let's just read this one as well. The structure. Congratulations, you have been accepted to the Mind Scanner program. Enclosed is the needed equipment for the job. This includes a radio phone through which you will receive further instructions. The constructor thanks you for your service. For normality and the mind, the structure. So you sort of get this sense of like this hierarchy, I guess you can say. Let's go ahead and unlock this. Look at this HUD. It is so good. Greetings, Mind Scanner. Your duty is to diagnose and treat anomalous citizens of the structure. Okay. So, for each completed treatment, you will receive 15 POG, or Pogarinos. If you can't pay maintenance at the end of the day, you will be exiled from the structure and thrown into the outer zone. So this is our currency right here, by the way. And there's time during the day in which we're going to be able to use to, well, hopefully diagnose said people. This is the map of the structure, by the way. Show citizens who have shown signs of strange behavior. Look, a citizen is in need of your attention. Go pay him a visit. So this citizen right here, whose name Rutger Hoof, the little description about him. So Rutger is a true nature enthusiast. He knows every tree. Sorry, my reading is going to be botched a little bit. I personally have been diagnosed with dyslexia, so it's really hard for me to read certain things. In the structure, is chief of the conservator of Triangle Park. Lately, he has become more connected with nature. Usually, the last part right here is what really matters. In fact, he believes he's an oak tree. So this dude thinks he's a tree. Let's go ahead and pay him a visit. Okay. Swoosh, swoosh, as the leaves do in the wind, right? So this citizen has already been scanned. His insanity amount and insanity types are displayed here. So these are his symptoms, and this is his insanity. I guess you say amount, right? So he has three types of insanity, and the number is 3. Okay, so this is keep on going here. Start treatment and remove his insanity before the time runs out. So this is time-based, by the way. So he's already been scanned, which will scan him, well, not him, but we'll scan other citizens in the future. But for now, let's just go ahead and apply the treatment to this fella here, okay? So these are his symptoms. He has 3 of them. And what we're going to use, the time is ticking right now. What we're going to use is this tool right here. And you're going to have multiple tools as this game continues. But all we have to do is find the symbol that matches on our tool, press this button, and erase his symptom. Now, you might be wondering, oh, wow, that's quite easy, actually. You're just literally matching pieces. Sure, you know, I'll give you that. For now, I mean, this is just our first patient. This is going to get a lot harder, and you're going to get a lot different tools that are going to get very, very complicated. Treatment has been completed. We get 15 pogs. Boom, there you go. Money has gone up. I'm not an oak tree? No, that's sort of silly, isn't it? I guess I spent too much time with the vegetation. But I better go visit my friends again. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, you're welcome, dude. So, good job, Mind Scanner. Hey, no problem, man. No more citizens require your attention today. Get some rest and continue tomorrow. Alright, cool. So the day ends. Time goes down. Boom. Fantastic. End of day 1. Maintenance. $7. They take $7 from me at the end of the day. This is very much like that game. Papers, please. Your daughter is trapped in a room. You try to unlock the room, but the keys break. She screams. So there's a strange thing happening to where I think my daughter got kidnapped, and I'm trying to essentially go rescue her. I mean, we've never got to the game, to the end of the game, actually, essentially. And what it seems like we're trying to become a mind scanner to the point where we can probably go visit our daughter. That's what I'm getting from this. I mean, or maybe diagnose us herself. 3 citizens require your attention. Choose the citizen, perform a mind scan, and unravel their insanity. Remember, you take full responsibility for their diagnosis, and that's pretty important. Now, the cool thing is, during the stream, these 3 characters were completely different. So, multiple endings, multiple playthroughs. It's pretty cool. So while we can totally use the map here to scroll around and find these citizens, you can actually just click on them here as well to get to know them a little bit better. For example, Florian Bortog, Gilbert Rose, and Chang Yun Su, who, again, if you read the last part, you're more likely to find out what's really wrong with her. But if you want to know all of it, go ahead and read all of it. Young Su is a regular slum punk girl living in the streets with a minimum maintenance, a parasite of the structure. So you immediately feel that the structure is this sort of oppressor and really doesn't like these, I guess you could say, unnatural people. Friends say that she's always been strange, but in a harmless way, until now. So it takes 40, I guess you can say, time to get to her, or we can go visit Gilbert, who has been missing for years and presumed dead. Somehow he has managed to disappear from society, but lately he has been spotted at the sewer entrance, in the boots, as well as the various cafes. So he just kind of disappeared. And this guy, one of the 3 founders of the Delta Corps, Florian, is a specialist in census, but lately his wife has expressed concern about his behavior, describing him as detached. So let's go ahead and visit her, because she's acting strange, but in harmless ways, but not until now. So let's just see what's going on with her. We're going to do a mind scan on this person. That's how you start off the diagnosis. The second you see the young slum punk woman, it is clear to you that she is heavily pregnant. Okay, so she's pregnant. This is where they talk, right? You get a little sense of what they think about you or the treatment that's about to happen. No, I know what you are. I don't want to be scanned. Please go. My son will be born any day. If I get diagnosed, the structure might take him away from me. Please, he will not function without me. I can either let her go or calm her down. I want to let her go, honestly. So I'm just going to. No problem. The structure might not like that, and I am missing out on money, and you're gonna have to make some choices here that you're not going to like. We wasted 40 travel time just to get to her. Now we wasted about 70 or so just to get to this guy. Gilbert jumps from the shadows, shows his claws, and hisses. He's a total mess. Okay. Hiss. Be warned, above her. Beware of the rodent. Come too close and you'll be torn to pieces. The rodent will bite you and give you the plague. So he looks like he might think that he's a rat. I'll keep my distance. Good. Or you will probably die. Hiss. Okay. So let's go ahead and give him a little mind scan here. So this part is really interesting. What we're trying to do is trying to match what kind of personality he has of sorts, or what kind of disorder matches this description right here. Okay, doctor. So I'll tell you what I see on the screen. Hope you can make sense of it all. Let's begin. So he sees something on the screen, and he sees my superpowers. My psychic blast keeps the abovers away. Hiss. Really effective when raiding for food. So what do you think he is? Is he an entertainer? I doubt it. Claims to have powers. That seems more likely. Or is an explosive expert. Psychic blast could give that away, but I think he claims to have powers. And if that's true, we're going to get one of these little boxes. What we're trying to do is fill up all 3 of those boxes. The trash can. My classmates at school, they emptied it on my head. I was covered in filth for the rest of the day, and as the teachers did not allow me to go home, they laughed so hard. Hiss. So you can kind of see what might have happened. Maybe he got bullied in school and they dumped trash on him, and he just kind of wanted to not be around people anymore, so maybe he ended up living with rats. Did he have a wonderful teacher? Doesn't seem so. Misbehaved in school? Probably not. Was bullied in school? That seems more like it. So he sees these things, and we're sort of slowly diagnosing him. And yes, this is easy. Boys and girls, this gets harder. Hot legs, laba laba. The rodent likes looking at legs from below, but the rodent never has visitors. The rodent is very lonely, hiss. Those dance parties, lonesome, sexual offender. Sexual offender, not necessarily. He just attracted to maybe nice legs. So he sounds lonesome, to me at least. There we go. All three are right. Fantastic. All right, so this lost soul claims to be a superhero named Rodent after being bullied all through his life. He lives alone in the sewers, cut off from society. He has an aggressive attitude and is putting his own health. Sorry, that looked weird to me. Again, dyslexia. So I'm going to, me personally, I think he's sane. I think he's fine. He's just has some issues. But we're going to diagnose him as insane because it does seem a bit crazy. You know, he is living God knows where. He's 57 years old. He has 5, I guess you can say, disorders. There's 2 types of them. He's a dreamer. That's his personality type. And he's awaiting treatment currently. So, being that we just scanned his mind, now we know what his issues are. Let's go ahead and analyze his stress bar. This is his stress bar. Essentially, this is his HP, right? And this is his personality bar. Once this personality bar goes down, he's essentially healed, okay? He's ready for treatment. So, you may speak the truth about my diagnosis, but make no mistake, the rodent is here to stay. Hiss. Sure. Whatever. Your psychotron seems to be unstable. Avoid the red areas or you will stress your patient. Okay. Let me just show you what he means by it. If you want to develop another device, the left panel to access device manager. So, these right here are other tools that we can use. Choose a device that matches the patient insanity. So, this logo right here appears here. So, if we want, we can take this amount of time and this amount of money to develop, well, one of these tools. Or we can go ahead and grab, for example, this one, which is the second one. And this one's a bit higher in cost, but lower in, I guess you can say, time. And it takes time to develop and or diagnose the patient. So we're gonna buy this one in hopes of maybe finishing this in this day. If not, we can always come back to him and, well, hopefully we'll be able to come back and diagnose him and yeah, set this treatment up. So let's go ahead and start this treatment. There's 5 of these, right? So it's a decent amount. So let's go ahead and pop this in here, and in hopes of maybe getting rid of one of these. There we go. Okay, one is gone. Let's try this again. We only have 30 seconds left. That one's gone as well. One more time. Oh, he took a little bit of damage. Okay, we can't do that. There's too many red blocks in the way. So let's go ahead and put this tool in here. And all we have to do is match the symbol. So squiggly line, which is the second one. Triangle, triangle. So 2 triangles. And then we send that out. That's good. And we go back to this tool right here. And all we have to do is get that one. We can't do it. Oh no. And just like that, I messed up because we didn't have the last tool. And we messed up the treatment. It's okay. It's totally fine because we'll be able to come back and finish this treatment on the next day. Just keep in mind that every day you end, maintenance goes down. So essentially what happens is if you run out of money at the end of the day, that's it. You're dead and you're gonna have to start this all over again. We're keeping your daughter at the institute for further examination. Letting her return home would be dangerous for her and everyone around her. She's doing well though, so you have nothing to worry about. She's an interesting subject. You should be proud. For normality and the mind of the structure. Sure. It doesn't sound good, to be honest. We are going to buy the next tool here. This one. This is the one I should have gotten. Let's go ahead and develop that. No problemo. Alright, so with that being said, we should definitely go and pay a visit to this man and travel. It's taking a lot of money. Or not a lot of money, but a lot of time. We have $6 left, and we're going to continue this treatment here, starting off with this treatment right here. So this one's interesting. This one, while there's 3 knobs, right, there's one, I guess you can say BPM or beats per minute that we're trying to match, and I think it's always the fastest one. You have to find which one it is that matches. There it is. And then you sent this out, boom, he's been healed. Fantastic. And just like that, treatment has been completed, and we get 15K, which is great. We're set for the next couple of days. What? am I doing with my life? Yuck. Ugh. Stuff I've been eating. I have to straighten out my life, but I can't return to my old life either. I'll find a way. Thank you for saving me. Yeah, no problem, dude. So that's one guy done. No problem, right? Looks like everything's working out just fine. Let's go ahead and pay a visit to Quendell Simmons, who Miss Simmons is an effective faculty leader in the University of Psychology, which it seems weird because we are essentially a psychologist, so she should be okay. Maybe a psychologist needs to go see a psych. Whatever. Her theories have been often been questioned, but it's getting difficult to distinguish madness from method. Okay, and then we know this guy who's, you know, the founder of Delta Core. This I'm kind of curious about this thing right here. The I guess the similarity between psychology and being psychotic, essentially, or sane or insane. Hi, I seem to have developed a system of hallucinations. As these things go, it's very difficult to know where reality starts and hallucinations end. Are you real? Yes, I am. Okay. You're a mind scanner. I see. I was afraid this might happen. I appreciate your concern, but I have this under control. Insanity is self-induced. It is part of my research. You can leave now. No, I'm going to stay. Thanks, though. Let's go ahead and scan your mind, and you tell me what you see. The constructor. Giving one of his vid speeches. Happens less and less these days, right? I wonder if he's all right up there. So, this is going to be, I think this is going to be tougher. She sounds concerned. Longs for entertainment, divine intervention. I think she sounds concerned. I wonder if he's all right up there. That kind of gives that concerning. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's acting up. Your device seems to be malfunctioning. All I see are the wires inside and the Zignoka charge. Oh, maybe it's just me. It's difficult to know what's real these days. Definitely hallucinating. If she sees wires. Okay, so she's concerned and she's hallucinating. Okay. The neocortex simulator. It's almost never used in practice these days. I knew that if I used it on myself, it would have the desired effect. Forced hallucinations. Uses force, voluntary psychosis, or erotic fantasies. Huh. So, I don't know, but let's try to get some sort of clue out of this. I knew that if I used it on myself, it would have the desired effects. Uses forced hallucinations. I'm just gonna say that. And that was wrong. We ran out of time. Boom, boom, boom. Time's up. Requires further mind scan on another day. As you can see, this is getting harder and harder. We know that the structure is keeping your daughter from you. We can help you. And we believe you can help us as well. Just remember to take care of your patients. Don't break the people. Break the structure. Moonrise. What? Hello? Maintenance? $7? They keep taking money away from me. What's going on here? Why is Moonrise contacting me? It is with great sadness that I must bring you this news. The baby of Young Soo passed away a couple of hours after being born? Young Soo fed the child pure Zignoka as she believed him to be a robot. That was the pregnant lady that we let her go. Wow. You see what I mean? We could have saved her. Shall we remember it and forever remember? Wu Su has been exiled from the structure. Okay, so the child... And this is what I get. They took away my money because I neglected that person. Greetings, Mind Scanner. We've recently been contacted by a terrorist group known as the Moonrise. These people seek out to destroy society and must be stopped. So, Moonrise, have you been contacted? Yes, they did contact us, but I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Okay. If you received a message from them or any suspicious messages, you're obliged to tell us. We will make sure to protect you for normality and the mind, the structure. So, definitely some weird things happening here and there, you know? Let's go ahead and pay her a visit again. Let's finish up her mind scan. We got a few things wrong on her. But, yeah. Let's make this quick. Some of us have important work to do. I am so sorry to be wasting your time. The first mind scanner research group, it's where we came up with your job. I left very quickly when I realized how they saw it as a mechanical problem. Skeptical of tech. Technical area, afraid of tech. Is she afraid of technology? It's where we came up with your job. I left very quickly when I realized how they saw it as a mechanical problem. Skeptical of technology. Okay. This reminds me of a week ago when all the animals came to me. All the birds and lizards of the outer zone. They gathered around me. What a beautiful sight it was. False, perhaps, but beautiful. Druid traveled to the other zone. Sees things. I think she sees things. Okay. My fellow researchers. They're all staring at me. I can feel the effect of my experiment. Their faces are different. They all have animal heads. Okay. Turns people into animals. Zookeeper. Self-induced hallucinations. Right? Boom. Perfect. Okay, so we got all three of her problems laid out. Okay. Out of empathy for the afflicted and to further her research, Simons has subjected herself to self-induced psychosis. However, deliberate, her hallucinatory state is unacceptable for a faculty member. Oh, faculty leader. Boys, it is hard for me to read. She doesn't seem insane to me, though. She doesn't seem insane, but I'm going to press insane nevertheless. I want to show you guys something. Okay. 4, these types. So there's 3 different types of, I guess you could say, problems that we're going to deal with. We need 3 different types of tools, essentially. Okay. We have this tool. I didn't know that. The question is not whether someone is insane, but how dangerous they are for themselves or society. So what's next? Will you brainwash me with your primitive machines? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. So there's one tool that we're missing here, which is this one. So let's go ahead and see if we can buy this tool right here. It's locked. So we need 18 of whatever this is right here. My hope is that we're going to be able to at least treat a little bit of what she's dealing with. We're not going to be able to do this one. Nope. Let's go ahead and hop over to this tool right here. What do we see? Triangle, squiggly, squiggly. Okay. Triangle, squiggly, squiggly. Send that in. That's done. Fantastic. We're going to treat this one next. So the BPMs, see which one goes really fast. I'm always going for the really fast one, that one. There's usually one that matches. There we go. And it's the size that doesn't matter at all. It's the speed at which they wiggle back and forth. There we go. Fantastic. Let's see if we can get wrong device. Yeah, no, we're working on it. We're working on it. Let's see if we can get these going. Is that possible? No, there's 2 more left. I just don't know if we can do this one. Square, squiggly. Okay, hold on. So we need square. I'm messing up. Square, squiggly, triangle. Was it the last one? Yeah. Square, squiggly, triangle. Okay. With 1 more remaining, can we do the last one with this device? Is that possible? There's just so many things in the way. No, she's not gonna like that. Yeah, she's gonna keep taking health. We just don't have the tool for this. It's like diagnosing somebody with the wrong device. Yep, that's not gonna do it. This isn't gonna do it either. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to stop the treatment here. And yeah, we're fine because we can always. Patient is resting. We can always come back and work on her later. In the meantime, let's go ahead and pay a visit to Don DeLonzo, all right? Who lately Don seems to have taken his job as security guard a little too serious. Tenants fear his desire to dominate and to be dominated. This takes only 5 to travel since it's nice and close. You can probably optimize your pathing and how you travel around, by the way. Press button on the side to the locked door, look into the camera. So he's pretty much demanding us to look at the camera. Ah, mind scanner, noble profession. I've unlocked the door. Come through. Okay, sure, no problem. Here we go. Test me? I think you'll see that I'm completely fit. I take care of myself, body and mind, but I'm happily to comply with an official mind scanner. Okay, let's go ahead and mind scan you then, bud. What you got under there? I peed my pants at school. The other kids locked me in the closet. I respect their decision. Fair punishment? Okay, interesting. A glass door. Look at the thickness of that thing. Good luck getting in or out. Respects boundaries. Interest in architecture. Likes transparency. Glass door. Look at the thickness of that thing. This is a tough one. Likes transparency? Good luck getting in or out. I think respect boundaries. There we go. We're nailing in this one. Oh, the underside of a boot. What a sight. Looks brand new. The treads are all fresh. Into fashion. Concerned with quality. Likes being under the boot. What a sight. Looks brand new. The treads are all fresh. Likes being under the boot. Into fashion. I don't think it's fashion. Concerned with quality. Looks brand new. I think he just likes being under the boot. Being dominated, you know? And we guessed it right. Okay, good. Don is drawn to aesthetics of control. Policing aspects of his personality has led to a complicated relationship with authority and punishment. His tenants worry about his power. For good reason. I think he's fine. Honestly, sane. Let him go. But we're going to diagnose him as insane because I need some money. Authoritarian. Authoritarianism. Sure. Waiting treatment. Alright, well. We don't have these tools, do we? Oh, are you going to strap me into the machine? Will it hurt? I guess it's only the right. Okay. Well, let's just take a gander at the tools that we could possibly acquire. This little candle. Let's go ahead and develop that. Sure. We have this one. We have this one. We have all of them. So we have 42 seconds to diagnose this guy. Okay. Here we go. Ready? Boom. First tool. This one's interesting. Boop, boop, boop. Boom. Send it. It's a Morse code that we're trying to match, essentially. Got that one done. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and bring in the next tool for these two. Look in the symbols. Triangle, squiggly. Okay, triangle, squiggly, square. Boom. Both of those got knocked out. Fantastic. Two more over here. Wiggly lines or wiggly balls. We're not going to be able to finish this in time. Fortunately, we're going to run out of time. But we get a decent amount of them done. Ran out of time for the day. We're at 5. Uh-oh. Does that mean we're game over? Maintenance? -7. Sleep? 0. Attention, citizen. You do not have enough go back to pay maintenance for the first rule of the structure. You're hereby exiled from the city and you're cast out to the outer zone. And just like that, for normality and the mind, game over. So this was actually a really good example. During the stream, we got up to day 7. If you like this kind of stuff, I really and highly suggest you play this. It is a fantastic game. I've been enjoying myself. There's a lot of replayability in this. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.